said it's like church, but everybody sits in the back.
Yeah, no, everybody's in the back. Everybody's up here.
Not even fighting church, Stacy, from Stacy. That'll break it up.
It's called taxes.
And we'll thin this crowd out.
That's on April 15th.
That's what they did Friday night, was they put the flag. That's why I broke up to put.
Okay. Call to order, Collinsville City Council meeting, March 15, 2016. City Clerk, take the roll.
Councilman Key.
Here.
Councilman Carpia. Here. Councilman McIntyre. Here. Councilwoman Kazan.
Here.
Mayor Lane.
Here.
Mr. Clerk. Mr. Smith.
Pledge of allegiance to the flag.
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please, remain standing.
Father Dan, I'm new here. They didn't waste any time inviting me. I think the first week, Mr. Kohler invited me, so it's a pleasure to be here. And ask the wisdom and guidance on this, Father, as we govern on it. Heavenly Father, we thank you for all your blessings. And we ask you to send your Spirit to be with us, especially our elected leaders. The Spirit of wisdom and counsel, enable them to listen well to your people and to be prudent and discerning as they guide the path to polish our community with your wisdom. We ask your blessing.
Thank you, Father Dan. Okay. Before we do public comment, we're actually going to have the swearing in of our new patrolman, Mr. Bishop. So if you want to come on down by the American flag, along with the flag. Chief, you want to? Chief. You want to stand up here? Yeah. Just repeat after me. I, Samuel L. Bishop. I, Samuel L. Bishop. Do solemnly swear. Do solemnly swear. That I will well and truly serve. That I will well and truly serve. The United States of America. The United States of America. The state of Pennsylvania. The state of Pennsylvania. And the city of Collinsville. And the city of Collinsville. As a police officer. As a police officer. Without favor. Without favor. Malice. Malice. Or ill will. Or ill will. Until I am legally discharged. Until I am legally discharged. That I will see and cause our community's peace. That I will see and cause our community's peace. To be kept and preserved. To be kept and preserved. And that I will prevent to the best of my power. And I will prevent to the best of my power. All offenses against that peace. All offenses against that peace. And that while I continue. And that while I continue. To be a police officer. To be a police officer. I will do the best of my skill. I will do the best of my skill. And knowledge. And knowledge. Discharge all the duties. Discharge all the duties. Thereof faithfully. Thereof faithfully. According to law. According to law. So help me God. So help me God. Patrolman Bishop actually won't start until April 4th, but we're getting him in early, and the chief's going to get him all trained and ready to go, so he can hit the ground running. Last week we actually had, when the chief was promoted, and left open a corporal position, and under the union contract we had to promote. Last week we had the testing for that, and had the interviews, and Patrolman Ken Dye finished at the top of the list, and Chief Damerly's recommendation, he recommends that we promote Officer Ken Dye this evening, and so I'm going to read this resolution. And then the Chief can do this, and we'll start. Be resolved by the City Council of the City of Collinsville to promote Brian Ken Dye to the rank of Corporal for the Collinsville Police Department Wages set for the CBA with the police department, I so move. Is there a second? I just, before we do this, I just want to congratulate you. You did very well, and I know you got to see the scores, and you did very, very well in your testing, and I wish you luck. I know you're going to be the boss of the time. Enjoy that tonight. Okay, City Clerk, take the vote.
Councilman Key?
Yes.
Councilwoman Zinn?
Yes.
Councilman Barbie? Yes. Councilman McIntyre?
Yes.
Mayor Lynch?
Yes. Okay, you're up, Chief.
Front and center court. Get rid of this patrolman badge here because it's no longer needed. You're now a corporal, City of Connellsville. Congratulations. You'll be fine. We'll get those stripes on those sleeves.
All right.
Yeah.
That's the first time. Okay. We're going to move right on to public comment. And our first speaker is Riley Baker, and she actually messaged me on Facebook and asked that she could shadow me, and I was very honored to accept, and I was excited about it. So she's going to come up and say hello to us
Okay.
off the podium.
All right. Hi everyone. I'm Riley Baker. I'm going to New York University in the fall for political science, and I would really like this opportunity to shadow Mayor Lincoln so I can get some experience before I go in local levels of politics. So I was informed that I would have to do this to officially be approved to do this. So I'm just asking that. Do that.
What's that? We have to write a resolution. Do we do it next month, or we have to write a resolution? No, she was actually willing to do it for the summer, and I told her, well, we might like to start now, and she had the time, you know, I can let her get, like, advance stuff that she can do all that. We'll officially do that. Like I said, I'm excited, I think we'll have fun.
Great.
We
Thank
got a
you.
lot of stuff going on in town, and
I'm excited too.
hopefully, I know it's so awesome to go to NYU and call, and it's amazing accomplishment, seriously.
Thank you.
Congratulations. Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
Anyone else? I know we took anyone else now go on stage. Going to move to the city treasurer's report. Mr. James?
Good evening, all. I want to say to the young lady who's going to be starting that recently for Mayor Lincoln, you'll have to get her a pair of your boots that you wear in here after work that are all mine.
Yeah, I'm going to come to work one day.
I just want to say, before I give my short report for the month, that Sammy Vischer is, I've known him a long time, and very proud that he'll be a police officer. He made the right choice, he's a good man. Everyone has a copy of the February monthly treasury report, and I do have a few other addendums here to report at the end of this report. As you can see, February, city real estate per capita, that's a zero. We didn't start collecting those until after March 1st when the notices went out. But business license, $2,880. Eating and drinking, non-alcohol, $480. Eating and drinking alcohol, $800. Mechanical devices, License is $3,900. Mercantile business privilege, $23,233. Local services tax, $19,370.17. Earned income, up from the previous month, $49,602. Tax verification letter, $700. Transfer taxes, $3,314. That's money allocated or sent from the county. Delinquent real estate taxes, $6,340. And delinquent real estate taxes at 3% gives the library $196. What I did too is you look at those totals for January and February, $63,532, $104. I went back and started to do a comparison with the previous year. I'm going to count from Hardback app. I just got totals for the month. From last January, it was up $83,083.92. February was $102,260.63. So we saw an increase of a couple $1,000s for February, but January we were a little bit higher, and sometimes that kind of blends itself out as far as the collection of those early taxes, the mechanical devices, business license, eating and drinking. But with that in mind, I did pull some numbers today before I came to the meeting. At this point, as of March 15th, beginning March 1st, real estate taxes and money collected, $137,392.40, and our per capita is $4,694.20 today. So the money is coming in. Usually, I'm looking at last year's treasury report, March, and then April is the big one. I believe that was about $600,000. So that's when we get the bulk of the real estate taxes in per capita. I'm not sure what March was, but it's definitely going to put us in a good position. I know some folks in City Clerk Bowler and Controller Brooks, we're making it, and we're moving forward, but these next 2 months put us in a better position financially to see where we are and where we're going to go. But I just want to update everyone on that and give up a copy. Does anybody have any questions?
Someone good?
Thanks, folks.
Thanks, Bruce. All right, Controller Brooks.
Okay, Bruce just said we're hanging in there right now. The stretch of couple months is pretty rough for us. Right now in our PNC General Fund, we have almost $46,000. We did have to borrow the money from former Pliggett Fountain, now it's Scott Hill Bank and Trust. We do intend on paying that back as tax money starts coming in. That was to pay utilities and bills and things like that. If you look at your packets, it does say the payroll count is $106,000. That's actually wrong because payroll went out today, so it has to update itself for that figure to be entirely accurate. It's kind of where we stand right about now as far as our general fund. Special revenues is the recreation fund, $14,000, a little over $14,000 in that. It builds up as people rent the buildings, things like that, so that pays a couple of our leases. Liquid fuels, we do have $268,220 in there. Hopefully that number is going to stay pretty good because as I look through the agenda, we're making a resolution tonight with West Penn for some streetlights, and the liquid fuels is what pays the light bill. So all in all, we're doing pretty good. Making a lot of improvements, and a lot of changes to help save some money. Any questions?
Okay. Thank you. Correspondence. Street, North Pittsburgh Street to Route 119 Memorial Boulevard, and use of one lane of 119 on May 30th, 2016 for the annual Memorial Day Parade, pending review and approval of the police chief, fire chief, and PennDOT. I so move. Is there a second? City Clerk, please vote.
Councilwoman Hussein.
Yes.
Councilman Corrigan.
Yes.
Councilman Keeney.
Yes. Approve the minutes from February. Be it resolved by the City Council of the City of Collinsville to approve the minutes from February 16, 2015 City Council meeting. I so move. Is there a second?
Second.
Clerk, please vote.
Councilman Corrigan.
Yes.
Councilman Keeney.
Yes.
Councilwoman Hussein.
Yes.
Councilman McIntyre. Yes. Mayor Lane.
Yes. 4-day rule. Be resolved by the City Council of the City of Collinsville to waive the 4-day resolution rule and allow for items submitted after the 4-day rule to be read at the meeting tonight. Such resolutions will regarded as an action. I so move. Is there a second? City Clerk, take a vote.
Councilwoman Hussein. Councilman McIntyre.
Yes.
Councilman Keeney.
Yes.
Councilman Corrigan. Yes. Mayor Lane.
Yes. Okay, we're going to move on to the police department report. Actually, I'm going to wait. I'm going to go on and when the chief comes back in the room, and I'll keep that. We're going to accept the resignation of Barb Montiel, the Police Civil Service Board. Be resolved by the City Council of the City of Collinsville to accept the resignation of Barb Montiel from the Police Civil Service Board. I so move. Is there a second? I just, real quickly, I want to just thank Mrs. Montiel. She served on this board for 20 years. When we have promotions and hirings, it is a lot of work and takes a lot of time and effort. So I definitely appreciate her going through this last round of testing and interviews. That helped us out greatly, and I just want to thank her once again for serving on that board for such a long time. City Clerk, take a vote.
Councilman Keeney.
Yes.
Councilman McIntyre. Yes. Councilwoman Hussein.
Yes.
Councilman Corrigan.
Yes.
Mayor Lane.
Yes. We actually were able to find a replacement for Mrs. Montiel, and Ted Coble, who is actively busy in the city on a daily basis, has submitted a letter to be on the board, so I want to thank him for doing that for us. Be resolved by the City Council of the City of Collinsville to appoint Ted Coble to the Police Civil Service Board effective immediately, term to expire the first Monday in January 2019. I so move. Is there a second?
Second.
City Clerk, take a vote.
Councilman Corrigan.
Yes.
Councilwoman Hussein.
Yes.
Councilman Keeney.
Yes.
Councilman McIntyre. Yes. Mayor Lane.
Yes. Okay, and then, another individual who was on that board, Jesse Uitsky, has decided not to submit to be reappointed. I once again want to thank him for his service, because he has served a very long time. He's very helpful during the hirings and promotions. So I thank you, Jesse, for your time and serving the city. We did receive another letter of interest for the Police Civil Service Board, and that is our former police chief, Steve Cooper. So I'm going to read that now. Be resolved by the City Council of the City of Collinsville to appoint Steve Cooper to the Police Civil Service Board effective immediately, term ending 2020. I so move. Is there a second?
Second.
Clerk take the oath.
Councilman McIntyre?
Yes.
Councilman Barfield?
Yes.
Councilwoman Zane?
Yes.
Councilman Key?
Yes.
Mayor Lambert?
Yes. Okay. So under the new third-class city code, it says we need to appoint a chief financial officer. So we're going to appoint our finance director, Ethan Keaty, to that. So be it resolved by the city council of the city of Collinsville to appoint Ethan Keaty as the chief fiscal officer for the city of Collinsville in accordance with section 11802 of the third-class city code as amended, who shall have all powers, authority, and duties provided for such position in the third-class city code. So is there a second?
Second.
And is there any, what's the reason for this?
Yeah, it is a really good question. The third class city code was recently amended in a lot of respects. One of those was really eliminates a lot of the authority and powers that the director of council finance had, shifts a lot of those responsibilities to the chief fiscal officer. The intent there is that a lot of times elected officials may not have the same abilities that individuals, other people may have with their finances and objectives. So it gives the city the option to name someone with those specific skill sets. Once again, if there is somebody who is elected and served as director of council finance, that's one of the recommendations under the third class city code, that if that person's capable, that they can name that chief fiscal officer position. In order to monitor city finances, make suggestions with respect to how to become more efficient with respect to finances, items similar to that. So that was one of the reasons.
City Clerk take the vote. Councilwoman Zane?
Yes.
Councilman McIntyre?
Yes.
Councilman Barfield? Yes. Councilman Key? Mayor Lambert?
Yes. Okay. I'm going to go back to the police department report, so the chief is back. Guys brought in $7,400 for the month of February. Got a lot of complaints. These guys are on crazy amount of calls, over 300 calls for the month, 62 traffic citations. I will say that, of course, yesterday we had a pretty crazy day. And it started out with a bank robbery here, which now we've had 2 in 4 months. There seems to be now, well, we have not had one in 38 years, and now we have 2 in 4 months. So there's definitely an issue going on here that we're concerned about. I don't know if there's any updates you want to talk about the investigation.
Well, we don't have any leads with a positive suspect at this point. We have several suspects. We're getting calls from people that want to help. They're seeing things on social media. They're making assumptions of certain people, and we're getting those names. So we have to follow up on every one of them. That's time consuming, and we're limited with manpower, so it kind of puts a strain on us, but we're getting it done. I feel that we're gonna catch the guy. It's just a matter of time. You know, they're not very smart here. Usually it's someone that's addicted to some type of drug, and they're doing this for, you know, to support their habit. They're in, you know, dire need of a fix, so they're hitting the bank. $1,300 for possibly 10 to 20 years in prison. Those kind of people we usually catch. So we caught the last guy. We all worked on it. We came together as a team. My guys did an excellent job. We caught the guy, and we have overwhelming evidence against it. So I can see a guilty verdict in that. I can't even see him on trial on it. I feel positive we're going to solve this one too.
And if anyone has any did have people messaging me about that and saying they're calling up the Crime Stoppers and their mailbox, their voicemail is full. So hopefully today, it was a good sign that people were calling about that. Hopefully today they cleared it out, but if you do call Crime Stoppers, that is, they will give reward money for information to arrest. You can call our chief here at the police station. You can do this anonymously. We just want to get this person caught because I know a lot of people are on edge. Just we have a little town here. We're not used to this kind of crime, and we don't want that to continue. So if anyone has any surveillance video that you think that you caught somebody on there running away from that bank, please contact the chief and let me know. They would love to see that evidence. It's just we can't continue down this path. So you want to definitely keep your eyes open, your ears open, and aware of your surroundings when you're out top, especially when you're going through the banks. Just see something that doesn't look right, call 911 immediately and report it.
And any information you may have is always welcome. Call, no matter how small or insufficient it may seem, it may help. So we accept all calls. Please call us and let us know if you have any information.
And then, that's another thing Councilman Dan was saying. That this Saturday, Representative Warner's having a concealed carry class. I think you could still sign up in the office for this class. It's a free class. I know every time something happens like this, people talk of guns and I'm arming myself and this and that. If you are looking to do that, it might be a good thing to take this class to learn about the laws of concealed weapons and what legally how you could get anything. So you're one of the same thing. But if you contact Brian Warner's office, they'll sign you up. I think it's actually in the office up here. I hope that they then. Hey, one last thing, Chief. One other very big concern in this is the crosswalks. I was talking to our city clerk today. Looks like we lost another one. Somebody obliterated another crosswalk to pieces. I just find blowing to me how we're not able to drive past these crosswalk signs because they're not any wider than the painted lines on the street.
One thing I'll tell you, like on the west side, you have a box truck or something, you have cars parking on both sides, because I have box delivery trucks. I'm that far from it.
But you can still get by. Another thing is that you don't have to go 40 miles an hour by you. Just slow down a little bit. Take your time because really the speed limit's only 25 miles an hour in the city.
Hey, if I can make the turn out of Green Street onto Pittsburgh and not clip with a snowplow, you can know and shit else shit, damn it.
But the chief and I are coming up with a game plan to enforce this because it definitely people are not stopping at the crosswalks. That is a major concern. It takes 10 seconds to let a person cross the street because they're not going to stand in the middle and do jumping jacks. They want to cross the street. They don't want to slow up your day. What we're going to look at doing, if you are caught not yielding to a pedestrian in crosswalk, it's going to be around $160 fine. We are tonight basically giving this is your warning to the community. If the police officer pull you over, it's not going to be a warning. It's going to be a citation. We're looking at bringing a couple of officers on